Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. In this lesson, we are going to look at the present continuous tense. We use the present continuous tense to talk about an action that started in the past, is happening at the present moment, and will continue to happen for some time in future. The important part is that the action should be happening at the present moment or at the time of speaking. So let's think of it. What's happening right now? Right now, I am speaking. So this is present continuous tense. You are listening. This is present continuous tense. Let us look at another example and the diagram. So our example is Rahul is watching a movie. It means he is watching the movie right now. But the action started sometime in the past, not just now. It started in the past, and the action has been going on, and it is still happening at the present moment. And most likely, it will continue to happen in future. The action will continue for some time. This is the present continuous tense. The present continuous tense can be represented by the formula subject plus am or is or are plus V4 plus object. Now, this am or is or are is the be verb in the present tense form. The be verb is required to form continuous tenses. So in our example, Rahul is the subject, is the be verb in the present tense form, and that is the helping verb. The main verb is watching, which is in the ing form or the V4 form, as we call it. And the object is a movie, right? So this is present continuous tense. I'll repeat once again. In the present continuous tense, it is important that the action should be going on at the time of speaking or at the present moment. However, the present continuous tense has two other uses also. And in these two uses, the action is actually not going on at the time of speaking or at the present moment. So let's have a look at the other uses. Here is the second use of the present continuous tense. We also use the present continuous tense to talk about an action that started in the past and will continue to happen in future, but is not happening right at the present moment. Let's look at examples. Sonali is reading this book. Now imagine this is the book Sonali is reading, and she has finished reading half the book, and she is yet to read the other half of the book. But right at the present moment, she may not be reading the book. She may be doing something else. But this is the present continuous tense also. Another example is Ajay is doing his engineering. Now imagine this is a 4 year course and Ajay has completed 1 year and he has 3 more years to go. So when we say Ajay is doing his engineering, it means he has completed part of his course and he is yet to complete the other part of his course. Maybe he has completed 1 year and he has still to do 3 more years. But we can use this sentence here. Ajay is doing his engineering. So, if the action is not going on at the present moment, then why do we call it the present continuous tense? Well, the answer is that the formula for this sentence is the same. That is, subject plus am or is or are plus V4 plus object. So in our example here, Ajay is the subject. Then we have the be verb in the present tense form, that is the helping verb, is. Then we have V4, that is doing, and his engineering is the object of the verb doing. The formula is the same and hence it is present continuous tense. The third use of the present continuous tense is to talk about an action that is planned or scheduled for the future. Let's look at an example. Ajay is going to Japan next year. When is the action going to happen? Next year. It is not now, but it is an action planned for next year. And it is similar to Ajay will go to Japan next year. So let's look at the diagram. We are talking about an action that is going to happen at a point in time in future. Let's look at another example. Sonali is singing at the party tomorrow. Here again, there is something planned or scheduled to happen in future, that is, tomorrow. But both these sentences are in the present continuous tense because the formula for these sentences is the same, that is, subject plus am or is or are plus V4 plus object. Unlike the simple present tense, where only one verb is required, in the present continuous tense, two verbs are required. So one is the helping verb and one is the main verb. Look at our sentence here. He is going to school. Is is the helping verb, and that is the be verb because we need the be verb to form the continuous tense. And going is the main verb, which is in the ing form, and we call it V4. Also, unlike the past continuous tense, there is only one action involved in the present continuous tense. In the past continuous tense, we may say he was going to school when he met his friend. So there are two actions involved. One is he was going and the second met. So there are two actions involved in the past continuous tense. But in the present continuous tense, he is going to school involves only one action, is going. In this sentence, He is going to school. The action is going on at the present moment. He is actually walking or going to school. Here are some sentences. You have to decide whether these sentences are correct or not. So pause your video, take your time, and once you have decided, then continue playing the video to find the answers. So pause now. Here are the answers. The first sentence, Sonali is playing tomorrow. This is a plan for the future. This is scheduled to happen in future. This sentence is correct. The next one, Ajay is playing football every day. This is incorrect. Now, here in this sentence, every day is an adverb of frequency. Whenever we have these adverbs of frequencies in the sentence, we can't use the present continuous tense. Other adverbs of frequency are words like sometimes, once in a while, rarely, etc. When we have these adverbs of frequency, then we have to use the simple present tense. So our sentence would be Ajay plays football every day. Next one, are you going to Pune this week? This is a question about a plan for the future. Hence, this is correct. In this sentence, the helping verb are comes first, and then comes the subject, and then the main verb going, because this is a question. So in a question, the format or the structure of the sentence changes. We have the helping verb first and then the subject. The next sentence is Sonali practicing her music regularly. Again, this is incorrect because regularly is an adverb of frequency. Hence, we should use the simple present tense. Does Sonali practice her music regularly? That would be correct. Next one. Rahul is knowing Rita. This is wrong. Can you guess why this is wrong? Well, know is a stative verb, and stative verbs cannot be used in the ing form. They cannot be used in the continuous tense. So here again, we have to use the simple present tense, and we have to say Rahul knows Rita. Next one, is Rahul having a flat in Pune? Have is also a stative verb, and hence we can't use it in the continuous tense. The correct sentence would be, does Rahul have a flat in Pune? However, having can be used in certain cases, like when we talk of eating, and we can say, I am having my dinner. That is, I am eating my dinner. That's the end of our lesson. I hope you liked it. For those of you who may be interested in a basic course, our website link is given in the description box. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.